At its widest, it has a whopping 12, 6 in each direction.
12 lanes in Europe. See, my friends, we are also doing very well. But let's see how many do you guys have in America? 12? Honestly, this seems difficult to beat.
A few moments later.
Freeway in Katy, Texas. At its widest, and this is completely and utterly a little bit insane, it has 26 whole lanes.
20s? What the hell was... Okay, wait. 26 lanes, my friends, and I was happy with 12. Everything is bigger in America. My friends, you guys win this one. 1-0 for you. Oh, man, my friends, can I get a like for America? At the end of the day, this type of stuff is impressive. British roads and got nothing on America. My friends, I'm super excited for this one. But some real talk. Look, I know everything is massive in the US, or almost everything. But even the roads, can the roads be that different comparing with Europe? I guess we shall see. Before I go into that, let me ask you for one thing. If you can leave a like, thank you so much. It's the best way to show support. Now, if you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. Link for the original video in my description, and let's play it.
For those of you not in the know, Katy Freeway is not the name of a popular
Katy?
girl in high school. It's the name of a freeway in Katy, Texas.
Katy, Texas? Is that a place?
Hello, I'm Lawrence, and I'm on a quest to uncover all of the
I know.
memos that Britain and America lost in the pond, and one of those memos pertains to roads, and specifically how British roads ain't got nothing on America. And when I say that, I'm not necessarily talking about the quality of the roads. I mean, I used to live in Indiana. No, in fact, and you can probably see it in my eyes, no surprise, that I'm talking about size. And
Size?
whoopee-doo, says Uncle Toby,
My wife always tells me that size does not matter, so I'm really curious to see what's the argument here.
No surprise that I'm talking about size. And whoopee-doo, says Uncle Toby, America has bigger roads, so what? It's a bigger country, of course it has bigger roads.
Of course.
But its major roads are big and astonishing in ways that are big and astonishing. I think it was another of my own.
What the hell? Okay, my friends, what is this video? Can the roads in America be that different than the roads we have here in Europe? I'm actually not seeing the point of this. I guess that's why we are watching. Let's continue.
Uncles Dr. Emmett Brown, who said, roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. He was from the north of England.
Back to the Future?
But 30 years earlier, when Doc was busy inventing time travel, there was another man who saw things differently. In 1956, several months after Emmett Brown first visualized the flux capacitor, Dwight Eisenhower signed the Federal Aid Highway Act into...
Ooh, Eisenhower. Honestly, my friends, I don't know a lot about this president, but he appears a lot in a bunch of videos. He's very important. Seems like he's very important for this. And there is something with the military that he did that I believe is also very, very popular.
To law. And this authorized the construction of an interstate highway system that would total more than 40,000 miles of road. This absolutely revolutionized US travel to the extent that in America there are 0.84 vehicles for every human
Okay, for every woman, not children.
and child. In the UK, this number is considerably lower. Of course, there we can partially rely on a comprehensive nationwide transit system. In the US, for reasons that I delved into in a previous video and which I will link to at the end of this one, the nation's transit system is not as far-reaching, and this was a big shock to me when I first moved to the United States. And so when I realized early on that you couldn't get everywhere by train or boat or flying DeLorean, I immediately realized that Uncle Doc was full of Not only
Okay. But come on, my friends, is double comparing with the UK cars per person? That's wild.
did America have a lot of interstate and existing routes, but they were bloody big buggers. Let's take a look at how some of the longest roads in America compare to those in Britain. Just this morning, I had the urge to hitchhike in the manner of an 80s movie protagonist from Chicago to Seattle. And then I remembered that this was a terrible idea and that my remains would be found in a barn in Montana. But yay to America's interstates, because you can do that, the driving, not the hitchhiking. Specifically, in this case, we're talking I-90. And if you know anything about your American interstates, Interstate 90 doesn't just run from Chicago to Seattle. Your journey, not to be confused with the band of the same name, to Seattle via Chicago, not to be confused with the band of the same name, starts in Boston, not to be confused with the band of the same name. And that takes in a staggering 3,000 miles of road. And it's not even the longest road in America. That accolade goes to US Route 20. Running from Boston to Newport, Route 20 is 3,365.
Holy, so you can cross... you can cross the entire country. That's crazy.
miles.
Wait, why people talk so much about the Road 66? Seems like this one could be even better, you know. I mean, basically this is the road 66 for the north, I assume, you know, because the other is more in the south.
Britain's longest road is the A1, not to be confused with the British-Norwegian boy band of the same name, or the stake source. The point is, at 410 miles in length from London to Edinburgh, the A1 is considered by most Brits, myself included, to be a considerably long distance.
Oh, that's
But again,
big.
Britain is much smaller than America. This makes sense. The thing that really stands out to me here is that our longest road doesn't go coast to coast. But even if it did, if it went from John O'Groats to Land's End, that would still only be about a quarter of the distance of US Route 20. And I think before I...
To be honest, the England have a weird shape. Can we agree? I mean, it's not easy to make a road right there.
moved to the US, I wasn't quite aware that you could make a straight shot from the East Coast to the West Coast along a multiplicity of roads, and I confess I only included this sentence so I could use the word multiplicity and this clarification so that I could say it again. On top of all of this, I learned today the United States co-hosts the Pan America Highway. And the Pan America Highway spans both continents of the Americas to form an unfathomably large highway network that traverses Alaska to Argentina. And
What? That's crazy. Wait, you can... Oh, wow. I bet there is a lot of people that may do this route. Seems like an amazing experience.
19,000 miles, it's a 13th of the distance from the Earth to the Moon and is the longest of its kind in the world. But as I tell myself often, not everything comes down to length. Sometimes we have to consider this. What do you think of when you think of British roads? Do you think of those adorable and quaint country roads that can barely fit a tricycle? If so, you've never been on the M25. At this point, the M25 motorway is more or less the de facto border of London. And due to the increased traffic of the capital, at its widest, it has a whopping 12, 6 in each direction.
12 lanes in Europe. See, my friends, we are also doing very well. But let's see how many do you guys have in America? 12? Honestly, this seems difficult to beat. Actually, 18.
Huge, right? America
amazing.
laughs. Multi-lane roads of these proportions are as common in the United States as oxygen. Some are considerably wider even than that. Take, for example, the Katy Freeway. For those of you not in the know, Katy Freeway is not the name of a popular girl in high school. It's the name of a freeway in Katy, Texas. At its widest, and this is completely and utterly a little bit insane, it has 26 whole lanes.
20s? What the hell was... Okay, wait, sorry.
This is completely and utterly a little bit insane. It has
26 lanes, my friends, and I was happy with 12. Okay. Everything is bigger in America. My friends, you guys win this one. 1-0 for you. Actually, you guys are probably 10-0 at this point. Oh, man. My friends, can I get a like for America? At the end of the day, this type of stuff is impressive. 12 lanes, and I thought was good. And that's normal in America. Jeez. This is crazy. I don't even know what to say at this point. Oh, my God. I may... You know what? I'm... Never mind, I quit. It's possible, 26 lanes. Look, the Cybertruck, the Tesla truck, is you cannot even buy it here in I'm not sure if in every country of Europe, but for example, in a lot of countries, you cannot buy it because that does not fit in the road. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Yeah, let's continue.
26 whole lanes. Sure enough, when it comes to roads and as it happens litter, you don't mess with Texas, as evidenced by these. Here's
Interchanges. This is the ones that go down, up, down. It seems like a theme park.
a fun fact. Ever heard of the term Spaghetti Junction? Well, despite its name, it did not originate in Italy, nor, like a lot of Italian food, did it originate in the United States. It originated in Britain. In the mid-1960s, Spaghetti Junction was the nickname used by journalists to describe Gravelly Hill Interchange.
What the hell is that? See, these type of things are. I don't think. Maybe they are Gamanir and I don't know, but at least in my city they are not.
And this is perhaps Britain's most famous interchange and, at a reported 5 levels, one of its tallest. But in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, 5-level interchange
Why Texas again? My friends, Texas is always trying to make a point or something.
changes are just another part of the
If you guys really take a look at Texas, isn't Texas have almost a shape of a gun?
scenery, none more notably than the comically named High Five Interchange. Get it? It's like a high five. You won't be doing much of that on this interchange. The point is, it's the tallest one in the world. And insanely large spaghetti servings aren't just unique to Texas. You'll find them in a multiplicity of cities, most famously Los Angeles,
Holy, this one is impressive. Okay, it's crazy to see this.
where I'm told the traffic is so congested, it's almost neck and neck with that of my channel. That's it for this episode. Thank you
That's
for
it.
joining me for another episode of Lost in the Pond. Let me know in the comments below which is your favourite humongous road. And if you like what you see here on Lost in the Pond and you want to read my words in my voice, then do so at Twitter.
My friends, show him all the support. I have to be honest here. I'm a bit in shock. I thought we had a chance at one point. And I even thought that this video will be interesting, but no way things are that different than what we have here. Again, 1-0 for you, my friends. I think America deserves a like, and that's it. British roads had got nothing in America. Now I understand the title. You guys really go so over the top, but I love it. And the thing you guys saw about cars is you guys have double the cars, but it's not double, it's triple, because a pickup truck counts for 2 British cars, for 2 European cars. It is what it is. That said, my friends, thank you so much for watching this with me. Really means a lot to guys. I'm staying until the end. See you guys in the next one. Bye.